Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Monday is now upon us and the weekend fight between KSI and Logan Paul is now finally over. It was incredible in my opinion. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the whole event itself, not just the fight. Personally, I am biased because I love boxing, so I did really enjoy the undercards and the main fight itself. So we all know KSI won on the night, and if you watch the undercards as well, we also know Joe Saunders and Devin Haney won both their fights too. And now I'm going to be doing a little prediction video for where these fighters are going to end up, who they're going to fight, and basically who's going to fight who next, or who I think should fight who next. So starting off with Devin Haney, the 20-year-old lightweight WBC champion of the world, who is currently 24-0, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Now he says he wants to fight for all the belts, and in his way is a little guy called Vasily Lomachenko, who is the WBO and WBA lightweight champion of the world, and my current favourite boxer at this moment in time. Also, in my opinion, Lomachenko is the best pound-for-pound boxer of this generation. Despite having that one loss on his record, which I think he was robbed for, he is currently sat on a record of 14 wins, with 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Now, the guy is an absolute cyborg. When your ring name is high-tech, you know you should be avoided at all costs. And I honestly think Haney needs to avoid him in order to have a good career in boxing. Coming up against Lomachenko is like walking into the abyss. It's like walking into unknown territory. He's so unpredictable and he makes boxing seem like a new sport for his challengers. He'll make you forget how to box pretty much. So my prediction for if they fight will be for Lomachenko to beat Haney with ease. Moving on to Joe Saunders, who is the current WBO super middleweight champion of the world. He is currently on a record of 29 wins and 0 losses, with 14 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He at the moment wants to fight Canelo Alvarez, who is currently a light heavyweight champion and has been a champion in super middleweight and has been moving weights to become a multiple weight champion. So maybe Billy wants to go up a weight class to fight Canelo, or he wants Canelo to return to the super middleweight and fight him. But for Billy, I don't think he'll beat Canelo. I think Canelo will beat Joe Saunders in either weight classes if one of them goes up and the other goes down, or vice versa. Canelo is just incredible. He just fought recently, like in I think it was last month or two. I can't remember what his record is. I didn't even write it down when I really probably should have done. But my prediction is Canelo will beat Joe Saunders regardless of weight class. Joe Saunders needs to avoid Canelo at all costs, just like Devin Haney needs to avoid Lomachenko. Now, last but not least, KSI. Now, he's only 1-0 right now, so it doesn't really make sense to predict who to fight him. But I reckon if he wants to carry on fighting, he could have a decent career, especially when you look at the team he's got around him. Like, obviously, he's got the Mayweather team. You can see how much potential he could have when he becomes a good boxer. I'm not saying he's not good right now, because he is not half bad, but obviously there's a lot of work to take into consideration. Also, he said it himself, he doesn't want to just fight anybody. He's going to fight smart, and he's only going to take fights that make sense. And in my opinion, he should just pick some easy fights to start off with, just to get his record up, and also to get a bit more experience in the ring. Now, to end off today's video, I'm also going to be predicting the winners for the two big upcoming fights for me, which are December the 7th with Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua, the rematch. Also, February next year is going to be the Wilder versus Fury rematch. Now, first of all, Andy Ruiz has trained super well for this rematch. I have heard that he's more in shape than he was before, and could potentially win again. But I think Joshua's determination and heart will overcome the skill from both fighters to regain the belts back, and I think he'll want to get them back, obviously, because it's, he became the champion, he went from zero to hero, and all of a sudden he's been knocked back down again. So I think being knocked down is giving them experience and the determination to just get straight back up there. For the rematch between Fury and Wilder, I reckon Wilder will have the strength to knock Fury down again. I'm not going to say he's going to get knocked out this time of Fury. Well, he didn't get knocked out last time, but he did get knocked down twice in the last fight. I think Wilder will be able to knock him down again. Although Fury has been doing his whole wrestling thing in America, which I think is a bit of a joke, and for me, Fury's like a joke boxer. He's a good entertainer that can really box well, but I just don't think he will be able to beat Wilder. Now, Wilder is phenomenal. His power is incredible, and the fact that he knocked down Fury twice in the match, I think he becomes my favourite to win the rematch overall. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the event on the weekend, and I hope you stay around and watch boxing more often. And if you are a fan of boxing already, leave your prediction down below and be sure to check out my Twitter. That is where I like to tweet a lot whenever there's a huge event going on or a certain event that's going down. I will be tweeting a lot probably in the Andy Ruiz and Joshua fight, so be sure to check out my tweets then. Be sure to enjoy the rest of your day or your night, depending on when you're watching this. And I've been Mr. Evo. Peace out, and I'm out. I'll see you guys later.